The electronic age has come on with a vengeance over the last 10 years. I'd like to share with you some startling information on the impact of technology and its ramifications on the world around us. Over 6 billion people, or 87% of the world's population, hold subscriptions to mobile services. Subscriptions for 3G and advanced wireless services are growing 37% annually. Through 2015, virtualization for large enterprises will be about serving as the basis for private cloud computing. By 2020, business transactions on the internet, business to business and business to consumer, will reach 450 billion per day. Over 90% of American companies say they have been hacked. 105.1 million Americans now watch videos online each day. In 2015, the annual supply of industrial robots will reach more than 200,000 units. The Pentagon now has some 7,000 aerial drones, compared with fewer than 50 a decade ago. As a result of all of this, obsolescence of electronic devices is occurring at a much faster pace. According to the EPA, there are 2.5 million tons of end-of-life electronic assets discarded in the US every year, and only 30% of it is being dealt with properly. The rest ends up in landfills. So what does this mean for providers trying to keep their customers happy in industries like telecom, medical, cable TV, utilities, aerospace, data centers, and others? Well, they're forced to keep up with their competitors by constantly upgrading technologies in their networks, and they must keep their customers' data safe from criminal hackers. The most difficult part, which is an afterthought for the majority of our competitors, is capturing the full value of decommissioned e-scrap. E-scrap generally represents a significant percentage, up to 80% or more of the total materials being removed. Companies shrug off this very important piece of the puzzle to their own financial detriment. This led Urban Mining Squared to develop what we call e-scrap resource recovery 2.0, a process that's up to 30% more efficient than what our competitors do, which is shredding, crushing, and grinding. Shredding the materials causes 10 to 30% of the items to become permanently enmeshed, after which they cannot be separated into the base and precious metals. That's a significant loss when you consider the high prices of copper, gold, and platinum that are all abundant commodities in e-scrap. Our clients think of these additional dollars as found money. Located at the base of the Rocky Mountains, just outside of Denver, Colorado, our fully secured operation is outfitted with high-end lighting, specialized pneumatic tools, air scrubbers, and custom-built workstations. Our temperature-controlled environment has the capacity to process over 85,000 pounds of materials a day. Each worker wears OSHA-approved protective coveralls with HEPA filter breathing apparatus and gloves while employing disassembly processes and procedures developed in-house from time motion studies. The internal air is completely purified every 12 minutes, and the noise level is significantly lower than at shredding operations. There is no other facility like it in the world, and it represents a major differentiator from any of our competitors. Network decommissioning and investment recovery of legacy assets is a growth area for the foreseeable future. We are incredibly proud of the fact that we are constantly adding high-paying jobs for Americans. At Urban Mining Squared, we help our clients realize the full value of their end-of-life legacy assets so that the costs involved in their network decommissioning projects are minimized and the risks are mitigated. We invite you to try the Urban Mining Squared experience.